Your birthing experience can be what you want. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Please make sure you hit subscribe and ring that bell to be notified of future episodes. I'm the mother of 4 great children. Their ages are 13, 10, I always forget, 7, and 5. And my 5-year-old will be turning 6 in just a matter of weeks. Wish my baby a happy birthday in the comments. People are surprised to find out I've had 3 of my children at home. My oldest son, Malik, who is 13, he was a hospital birth baby. And then my younger 3 were all home birth. I wanted to talk to you all a little bit about why I chose a home birth and why I believe that anybody could have a home birth as long as you don't have any complications or anything like that. I was very young when I decided that I wanted to have my babies at home. Growing up, there was a show that came on, I want to say it was Lifetime it came on, and then later on it came on other networks, but it was called Baby Story. And I'm gonna put a link to an episode right up here. A lot of the stories were of women giving birth in hospitals, and it just chronicled their journey. And then there were the women who were opting to have home births or opting to have their babies born in birthing centers. So I think that, coupled with my love of history and nature and things that are natural, I decided that's what I wanted. And when I was pregnant with my first child, been teaching a couple of years, had good insurance, had a doctor that I went to, my gyno. So when I got pregnant, just continued with my normal health routine. Now, when I got pregnant with my second child, my life was not the same. My life had shifted in that I was no longer teaching in the school system. I had started a business. I was uninsured, as many entrepreneurs are. As a result, I was forced to really look at what my options were. If I'm going to have to pay out of pocket, then I need to do my research. And then it hit me. This is your chance. This is your opportunity to have this baby the way that you always dreamed of having this baby. This is your opportunity to take control of this. I was empowered. And I did do my research. I called around and I found out what prices were if I have a hospital birth versus a home birth. And a home birth was going to cost me maybe $2,000 out of pocket. A hospital birth, at least $10,000. So it was a no-brainer. If I got to pay for this out of my pocket, the smarter choice would be to try the home birth. So I found a birthing center nearby. They have orientations every month for new parents. And so my husband wasn't able to be there, but I took one of my really good friends and we went and checked it out. And I said, okay, let's do this. So in a birthing center, you have instead of doctors, you have midwives who are certified nurses, and they know everything about childbirth and babies. They are just wonderful, so knowledgeable and about nursing, and they really try to educate you on what is happening with your body, and not only with your body, but they also ask about you, and they take their time. At the doctor, you're in and out. Like, you got 10 minutes. You don't even have 10 minutes. You got 3 minutes with the doctor and gone. midwife, however long you need, they'll sit there with you. If you need to talk to somebody, they're there. If a woman is having a healthy pregnancy and not experiencing any complications, that would be a good candidate for home birth or birthing center birth. I shouldn't just say home birth. You could also try a birthing center. I just chose home. And not even to limit it to that, but if you want to be in a hospital, you just, you're like, look, that's great. I respect that, but my baby is going to be born in a hospital. Forget all this natural stuff you talking. We're going to have machines around us. We're going to have resuscitation equipment. We're going to have all of that. We're going to have lights and everything, but no camera. You can't record at the hospital like you can at your house. And here's some footage from my last home birth with Des. Just a little bit. I would show you guys more because there's so much to the video, but you wouldn't be able to handle it. I'm not going to do that to people. It gets pretty gross. And some of y'all. So, home birth is just cool. You have the family come over. It can be a party if you want. You can have a home birth party and invite your friends, and you're just laboring away. And baby comes out, and everybody, after you get yourself together and they clean you up, and the baby has been nursed and is peaceful, then you can have everybody can come in the room, or it can be however you want. Your birthing experience can be what you want. Now, for those of you who want that hospital birth, you can still have your doula there, helping you along, advocating for you if need be, in the hospital setting. And then if you really need that medication, if you're that person and you're like, you know what, this pain, I need meds, then that's an option too. You don't wait too late, of course. Another awesome thing about going in the direction of a birthing center, care, midwife, that whole thing, that whole realm, is that you really are going to become educated in birthing babies. You're going to become educated in breastfeeding. You're going to become educated in infant care. And you're going to know when that labor hits you, you're going to know what to do. You're going to know what's happening because you've been so prepared by your experience visiting the birthing center, going to your appointments and taking your natural childbirth class. You'll know what your body is doing, and you'll be able to manage that pain. They're going to teach you how to manage pain. They're going to make sure you know how to breathe, what you can do to make yourself feel as comfortable as possible when you are in labor, which is very important. And your partner is involved in all this too. They're going to also be knowledgeable. So when that pain hits, when you feel something coming down and hitting that pelvis, you're going to know that's just my baby coming down. You're going to know with every contraction, that's my baby coming closer to being born. That's a step closer to me being free. And also, home births are great if you already have children because they can be a part of it if you so choose. Now, my children, I think 2 of the births, they just slept through. And then when Taj was born, he was born in the afternoon. So Malik, my sister-in-law, took my oldest son for a walk when it was go time. You'll know when it's go time. Of course, the birthing centers are affiliated with doctors' offices. So if there are ever any medical issues to come up, you're covered. You have someone else that you can see. You have a doctor that you can see. My hospital experience with my first child just was not good. And I'm not knocking hospitals in any way, because there are some good ones out there. There are some good hospitals, and you just have to do your research, because the one I birthed in, it just wasn't. And that's unfortunate. And, you know, you're dealing with all these different people in and out of your room. You don't know, people aren't always good at their jobs, even if they are medical professionals. I'm sorry. And I had an epidural with my first child. I had an epidural, and that sucker hurt so bad. And then I still felt labor. It's not like it took away. So I said, why am I wasting my time? Let me go. Let me do this the way I always dreamt of doing it. Have you ever considered a home birth? Or do you know anyone who has, and what did they have to say about hospitals versus birthing centers? Leave it in the comments. Hopefully this video has been helpful to someone. And as you can see, my set is doing something. I'm just still trying to figure this thing out. One day you're gonna tune in and this set is going to be just done, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, yes. So see you next time.